I've got a box here with $32 in yarn from Herrschner's in it. So I thought I would jump on here real quick and show you what exactly $32 will get you. So I had a community post on Tuesday, and I am filming this on Sunday. It will be up Monday, but this box actually arrived on Friday. So I ordered Tuesday morning, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was waiting for me when I got home, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. Herrschner's had a deal going where it was $2 or it was $1.24 shipping. There was no minimum order threshold this time, which is nice. A lot of times Herrschner's does a $35 threshold. The funny thing is, to me, it's like psychological, because I spent $32 on this, and it actually like made me like stop spending, because I was like, oh, I want to take advantage of this, which I know is just totally backwards. But for some reason, like when a store has like a certain amount, it's kind of a turnoff for me, and I'm like, I don't want to spend that much. You know, I just want a couple things. Where if there's no minimum, I probably could have spent twice as much. Sweet Moments by Jessie, she had posted on, was it Saturday or Friday night? I think it might have been Saturday. She posted a video with her Herrschner's order that she had got, and we did get some of the same yarn. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Hold on. Let me stop the video for a second. All right, here I am again. So this shawl is made out of some of the yarn that I ordered. And since I wasn't thinking before I hit record, I will find the video tutorial that I followed, and I will link that down in this description box, because this was fun. It was easy, and it went pretty far. I didn't have any problems at all with the pattern. It's got, I believe, a combination of triple crochets, double crochets, you know, chain spaces, and that is about it. Definitely beginner friendly could do this. Yeah, really simple, just a single crochet border around the edge. I love it, and this yarn is absolutely perfect for this. So if you took advantage of this sale as well, this would make an absolutely beautiful shawl. I did not color control this at all. I just let the striping play out. I didn't let that weird me out at all. I mean, sometimes they stop in weird places, but this just worked out nice, and it is the softest. Like it's got good squish factor, and it feels good on your skin. Like in the back of my neck where it's touching, it feels super soft. It's very similar to the feel of Feels Like Butter, but it's not a chain spun yarn. 100% polyester, very soft feeling. I have rambled way too much. Let's get this box open. This is not my first Herrschner's haul. I happen to really like this company. I spent $32.97 on yarn. The shipping was $1.24. The tax was $2.31. So my grand total was $36.52. I can tell you already, I'm very psyched about the yarn. So I ordered 3 of this yarn because it was in a 3-pack. Try to balance this all right here. So this is the Karen Cloud Cakes, and I'll hold this up here and just read a little bit to you. So this is the colorway Cinnamon Swirl, and it is a 4-weight, but I would argue it's a very thin 4-weight. I feel like it's much more comparable to the thickness of a mandala cake. Not the same feel, but the same thickness. So I feel like you could interchange it with any pattern that maybe you use mandala for, and like how that turned out. I think size-wise it would turn out about the same. They do recommend a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is 8 ounces, 8.5 ounces of yarn, and it is 760 yards. It's machine washable and dryable, and it is 100% polyester. So again, this is this. So I got this one shawl. It is pretty decently sized, like definitely good enough for me. And then let me show you the extra that I have, because I just had one ball of this, or one cake of this. I had gotten this as a gift from Erin over at Crafty Kitty like a year and a half ago, a year ago, something like that. She coincidentally, it's funny that I would think of her twice in this, but she actually, I don't know if you follow her channel or not, but he has said that she actually used to live just down the road from Herrschner. Back to what one cake will get you. So like I said, I had this one shawl. The wingspan is not very wide. I am 5'4". It looks like I pretty much am shawl edge to shawl edge, but it also comes down like below my waistline. So it is pretty big, but I mean, it is also a loose weave stitch, so that does help. And then I have started on this beanie, but totally lost interest in it. I would have like a few rows to go on it. It's just a basic beanie pattern here, just kind of color blocked. I'm having a mental block on it though, because the colors aren't evenly spaced. So there was only like the smallest bit of this brown, and then I went through and did the rust, and so then it left me with this like camel color in this cream. I just kind of went for a while and then switched over to the cream, or maybe it was the full, I don't know. But it's kind of driving me nuts that this brown one will be so much tinier, and I'm not gonna take it out. So I just may or may not finish this. Because, you know, I could pull it out and put it in something else, but I think that it is very soft, and I think it would be delightful as a hat. So maybe this will be the motivation I need just to finish this up, because it might be kind of nice to have things to mix and match. And I still have this wad left, so a decent amount, like not enough to do a second beanie at all, but definitely enough to finish this up. I should just do that. I should do that. Can anybody be my accountability buddy on that one? Someone in the comments volunteered to be my accountability buddy, and then the next video I post, make sure you ask me if I finished the hat, and if I say no, make sure in the video after that you ask me if I finished the hat. Or as many of you as possible, maybe, to get me to finish this. It's super easy. I don't know why I don't finish it. Okay, so let's get back to the other yarn, because the other yarn I have not tried. And I know I just put out a video about not ordering yarn that I haven't tried. But here's the deal. I don't live near a Michael's, and Caron cakes for the most part seem to only be available at Michael's. I know Herrschner's has these closeout ones that aren't available, but for the most part they're a Michael's deal. Michael's is just too darn far away for me. I know I literally just said I don't buy yarn I haven't seen, but I'm familiar enough with the Caron cakes. I have tried different ones of them, and when I have been in the store, and when I was there and they had some that weren't on sale and I wasn't really going to pay full price, because you know your girl loves a bargain, I did, you know, touch and feel a lot of them, and I'm absolutely in love with this colorway. The downside of these Herrschner's bargains were that I think there was only 1 or 2 colorways in each of these yarns, but they happen to be ones I love. So I got 4 of these. These are Caron Cinnamon Swirl cakes. So this style of cake is cinnamon swirl, and then the other colorway I got, which was a cloud cake, was the colorway was cinnamon swirl. So kind of confusing. My first impression of this yarn is it's not super soft, but it's definitely not a wool feeling. Feels pretty densely rolled up in this cake, and I'm absolutely loving the colorway. So I'm trying to warm things up, and I thought this would be a great way to do that, because I only paid $3 a cake for each of these. And you know, they might have gone on clearance at Michael's for that much, but I just have no way of, you know, getting that. So let me go ahead and read to you a little bit about this one. So this is 8 ounces. It is 407 yards of 100% acrylic yarn. This is a 4 weight. It is considered like noticeably thicker than the Cloud Cake 4. This colorway is called Tortoiseshell, and they recommend using a 5mm hook. These cinnamon swirl cakes do have a limited time only dot on them, and when they originally came out at Michael's, they would have been $12.99 US, and the Cloud Cakes also have the limited time sticker, so they would have gotten marked down as well, and they were also originally $12.99. This was the this was not a sale price at Herrschner's. These were just flat out $3. So I am so glad I got this. I am loving all of the colors in here. To me, this reminds me of if you were if you were around in like the late 70s, early 80s, I feel like everyone's couch was this color, like these colorways, but like in that velour upholstery fabric. And if I could get my hands on one of those couches, I would have one today. But I am in love with this colorway. I don't have a project in mind yet. I'll probably get this out and just kind of look and see like how long the stripes are in this. But I know I want to do a wearable for myself out of this. So 4 of them at 400 yards, 1600 yards. I could definitely do maybe like a cute hexagon cardi with this. I do have a video on my channel. If you are a curvy girl like me, I did some modifications to a very basic hexagon cardi. So you can use whatever hexagon cardi tutorial that you like. In the video, I just show a few of the modifications I did to make it a little more comfortable for me as a curvy girl. And when I say comfortable, I don't mean like bigger and looser. I mean, like, I felt like I made it look a little more fashionable, like a little less boxy. Sometimes hexagon cardis can feel a little bit tent-like, especially if you have some curves. I just made some modifications so I would like it better and feel a little more comfortable. So I've kind of got myself now here in this minute talked into doing a hexagon cardi out of this. And then I think I could also get a beanie probably with any scraps that I have. Hexagon cardi it is for the tortoiseshell cinnamon swirl Karen cake. And I don't know what I am going to do with these 3, but again, I definitely want to do a wearable out of this. Because I am trying to warm things up. So maybe I have never done like I want to say like a long cardigan, like duster type of thing. I think if I do one that's in like a looser, like more mesh type where it's got like some chains and then the post and chains and post, I think I would like that because it wouldn't be as bulky. It would be a little more drapey. I will keep my eye on the lookout for a pattern that I could do that is some sort of mesh type of thing for like a long duster cardigan, and this is going to be a hexi cardi. And remember, please, someone be my accountability buddy and help me finish this hat. So make sure you ask me in the next video. Oh my gosh. But I think these are going to be a couple great winter crochet projects where I can snuggle up on the couch or by the fire and just kind of work on these. If you ordered any of these, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know if you also partook in this sale and if you got these colors or the other colorway that was offered. I know Jessie, when she posted her videos, she ended up getting some of the mill ends, and I was tempted by the mill ends. I really was, but I am super pleased with this, and I think these yarns are actually going to bump up on my rotation of a few of the other projects I want to work on. You can look for a cleaning, organizing type video, and I don't think I'm going to do like a clean with me style anymore where I'm like walking around doing stuff. I think I am just going to show you kind of I might show you a picture of how bad it looks looks right now, and then just show you kind of the bins and my end result. So if you've watched my organizing videos, you'll know that I just have one closet in a room that has to function as a spare room. What I have done the past few months, since it was clean in September, is when I have wanted to do a project, I have dug through there and thrown everything out on the floor instead of putting it back after I found what I was looking for. So if you do that too, don't feel bad. I am right there with you. 100% with you there. But I need to do some organizing with that, and then I have a project that's kind of in the works. We need to come up with a few more details. It is with Mary from Slow Crochet. I'll have her channel linked, I'll have Jessie's channel linked, and I'll have Erin's channel linked. But Mary and I are kind of working on a project for, I believe, February that deals with some different yarns we have. I'm going to be kind of going through while I'm organizing this yarn stash, and I'm going to put together like a box of yarns that I want to push to the forefront and work on those first. So yarn doesn't have an expiration date like food does, but I'm thinking I'm going to kind of treat it that same way, so some of my yarns don't get left behind when I get fun new stuff that I want to use instead. If any of that is something you are interested in and you have made it this far in the video, I would love it if you would consider subscribing so we can talk more yarn like this again. It is really my favorite thing to do. So I appreciate you so much, and we will talk yarn again soon. Bye guys.